Elle said, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 18 months old. I was raised to be fiercely protective of my privacy and independence, and somewhere along the way, I began to see diabetes as my secret weakness. I would sneak off to the bathroom to test or inject. I would only tell friends or acquaintances on a need-to-know basis, and I consistently denied that it had any significant influence on my life or identity. Then, during my junior year of college, I met Susan Bean. She and the grandiose adventures of Susie B and Spot have changed my life and the way I think about my health. I routinely test and inject in public now and feel empowered to disclose this part of myself to the people who came into my life. I owe her endless gratitude and hope that others in my position may be so blessed by her work and wisdom. Thank you, Susan Bean.
Well, hi, camera. I love cameras. So does my pug Spot. Hi, Spot. We're here in my clubhouse today. We've been gone for a while because I was in the hospital getting type 1 diabetes diagnosis. Ever heard of that? Requires that I take shots and I check my blood sugar. Doesn't change much else about me. And there's a book out. It's called The Grandiose Adventures of Susie B, that's me, and Spot, my pup. And we'd like to share with the world how empowering having type 1 can be. It doesn't define us, it's just part of us. So meet the author, Susan Bean Sweeney. Hello, I'm Susan Bean Sweeney, and I've had type 1 diabetes for almost 30 years now. I've published the first edition of my book, The Grandiose Adventures of Susie B and Spot, with the company, and am now branching off to do the next edition on my own, and this is where you come in. Over 85 million people have type 1 diabetes, and although this looks like a kid's book, it's not so much a kid's book. It just explains what happens inside the body. It's nothing we ate, it's nothing we did or didn't do. It has nothing to do with more than maybe virus or genetics, or they don't really know. So someone you know definitely has type 1, and I want to reach out to the young ones that get it, and I want to empower them and let them know that, hey, wow, yeah, you do have type 1, but it's a part of you, and it is empowering, and you're tough because you take shots, you check your own sugar, you take care of yourself, you eat well, you know, so there's a lot to it. We've raised about $2,400 so far, and that was spent on the first edition. No more of these are available. Second edition we're shooting to have done by March. So I'm hoping that you and your friends can help us raise the money required and needed to go to desktop publishers, layout design people, promo people, marketing people, posters, cards, notebooks, all the stuff that comes with getting a book out into the world. So join us and start with $1 and go from there. $20 or more, you'll probably get a copy of the second edition, but keep it coming in. We're looking to raise $3,200 and get things paid off instead of having to pay later, because that gets you in debt.